Good morning, and it's a beautiful day. It is Tuesday and it is the 9th of April. The sun's shining, the wind's blowing a little bit, but life feels good. And that is what it is all about. It's how you feel. Feelings are the key. Our feelings are our emotional guidance. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So welcome to the Annette Brown Show with me, Annette Brown, and Abundance Agenda. Abundance Agenda is a free online program for anyone to join to help them to manifest the things that they're wishing for. Some people have tried to manifest to no avail, and sometimes you just need that little bit of guidance, and this is my gift to you. But I've got great excitement today. I've got butterflies. I feel amazing. I finished my second book, my third book. I've actually finished it. So my publisher, my agent, is in the process of sorting everything out, and it's, believe it or not, I'm going to tell you what it's called because it's really quite exciting. I'm just getting my cover up now. My cover is beautiful. My cover is gorgeous. It's called Abundance Agenda, turning your lackology into abundanceology with me, abundanceology doctor Annette Brown. Oh, just so I can't tell you how excited I am. I'm really, really happy. So that's what I just like to have a little chat with you today about. You know, thoughts are energy. And we've talked a lot recently about affirmations from the amazing Noah St. John. Now, an affirmation is a form of a question. It's not a statement, it's actually a question. Whereas an affirmation, you will state, I feel healthy and I feel rich. But if you feel really ill and you're not rich, your subconscious mind's going to go, yeah, right, okay, as if I'm going to believe that. What we do, we turn everything to in the form of a question. Why do I feel so good? And when you actually ask that question, your conscious mind and your subconscious mind will work for an answer. Subconscious mind, it might take it 2 weeks, but it'll find an answer. So with any affirmations that you're doing, or if you prefer to stick to affirmations, it's totally your choice. Whichever you choose to do, always add a sprinkling, a little bit like the salt and pepper, but always add that excitement, that feeling in the tummy, because it's those feeling in the tummy that is the signal that you're sending out. So thoughts are energy, and each thought creates a specific feeling, and from that feeling it creates a vibration, and that vibration is carried out into the universe at a certain frequency. Now, it's the feelings that are generated by a particular thought that is indicative of the frequency that you're on. So, what you've got to ask yourself now is, are your thoughts resonating at the right frequency? Are your thoughts aligned with the things that you wish for, or that you wish the universe to bring you? Now, the way that you'll know this, you'll know by how you feel, because your feelings are your emotional guidance. This is what Esther and Jerry Hicks have always talked about, and this is what I find fascinating about Esther Hicks. She always talks about it being emotional guidance. So if your thoughts aren't aligned with what the things that you're wishing for, that you're wishing to receive, you will receive an instant feedback in the form of feelings that won't feel good. So if it doesn't feel good, it's time to change your frequency and realign your thoughts with more of what you're wishing for. The dial of your mind has to be finely tuned into resonating the frequency of more of what you wish for. When you tune in to the correct frequency, you automatically hear the harmonious tunes of the universe. Now, it shouldn't be difficult to tune into the right frequency. And that is because your thoughts are intuitive and directed by your feelings. So there'll be times when you really, really do not feel that you can realign and be more in alignment with what you wish for. There are going to be times when you can't, well, you feel that you can't do that. I don't believe in the word can't. I think can't means won't. What you have to do when you find these are difficult times, and you find that it's very difficult to tune in to the right frequency, you have to, that dial in your mind, you have to turn the dial until you get to the right channel or the right frequency. Now, this is difficult if your thinking is a bit too rigid, and if you've established a closed mindset. So, to change this rigid mindset and this established thinking that you have, there's only one way you can do that, and that is to think about something that makes you feel good. It can be something from the past. It can be something that really excites you. It could be a passion. It could be that you're really into photography and that really makes you feel good. It could be that you're into caring and you love to nurture people. Generate those feelings from that. It's all about bringing in the things that make you feel good. Ask yourself, why am I feeling so good and attracting all that I wish for in life? And as you're saying that, think about or have an image of something that makes you feel good. It could be someone, it could be your mum, it could be your dad, it could be a child, it could be a partner, it could be a car, it could be a home that you're looking for, it could be a beautiful pair of Louboutins, it could be anything, but have that there, have that image there so that you can focus on this to be able to make you feel good. Because it's the feelings are the gauge of your thoughts. And if it doesn't feel good, don't go there. Just don't go there. There's no point. It's absolutely pointless. Turn it around. Change it. Change it to something that makes you feel good. Feelings are our emotional guidance. Remember, we're all energy beings and our energy flows relentlessly. And it's the thoughts that we think that create our reality, along with your heart. Your heart plays a big part in it. But what you have to understand is that you are going to have setbacks, but it's how you deal with those setbacks. And it's how you really, really do start your day and end your day. Start your day with gratitude. End your day with gratitude. As I said to you in last night's podcast, put something in your pillow, because the last thing at night, your subconscious mind will work on it constantly. When I've had some really hard times in my life, and I mean really hard times. But I'm like one of those, I don't know if you remember in the 70s, they used to have like blow-up Yogi Bears. And it was like a punch bag, and you used to knock Yogi Bear down, but bang, straight away, he'd get back up. And I think they did other characters, but I always had Yogi Bear. And I'd knock him down really hard, and bang, he got straight back up. I'm one of those people. Things do get to me, But I think what it is, it's how you handle them when you're at that stage, when you're feeling like that. It's how you handle those downtimes. Remember the yin and the yang of life. The yang is the exciting, the up and the good times. And the yin is the quieter, the calmer times. And the yin times are the times at the bottom of the roller coaster. So it's how you handle those times and how you think and how you feel at those times. So the way that I think about this is it's all about being present. It's all about being in the moment. And I know I keep going on about it, and you're probably thinking, she said this already. But the more that I say this, the more that you will do it. The more present and the more focused that you are in life, the more your life is going to change, because you are going to be aware of the thoughts that you're thinking. And it is those thoughts that you're thinking that is creating your future reality. So let's make today the day where we're going to turn our thinking around. We're going to stop focusing on something that we don't actually wish for. But we're going to really, really turn this around. I've talked quite a bit about chakras and everything, and I know that I have. But what you have to understand is the chakras have to be in alignment. Now, if you can learn to ground yourself every day, I know a couple of people said yesterday, had they missed the grounding? Well, I have actually done it previously, but I will take you through it again. But you have to think, for instance, your base chakra is all about acceptance. It's all about establishing boundaries, securities. It's about your habits. And if you are struggling to manifest in life anything, this is an absolute sure sign. It is indicative that there are obstructions are present in this chakra. So grounding yourself, and today I've actually put on Abundance Agenda private Facebook group, I've actually put you quite a nice piece about raw tiger's eye. A lot of people don't sell raw, or if you do, it's only usually quite small bits. The pieces that I sell are about 2 or 3 inches long, quite chunky, about an inch, inch and a half. And they're the true stones that you really need to be having. A great stone for the base chakra is a garnet, which are quite expensive. But the ones that my clients seem to have most success with, and very rarely can you get big enough pieces, are bloodstone. Now, bloodstone raw is just absolutely terrific. And that's great for working with any of the chakras. So if any of you are looking for any of the stones that I do put on, please ask me, because I do have I don't promote myself or sell stuff. I'm not big at things like that. But if there are stones that you're looking for, please talk to me, because I do have them. So we'll look at the next one. So you look at your sacral chakra. This represents your creativity. This is obviously this is your reproductive organs as well, but it's your creativity. So if you feel that you have nothing there, that you've no spark, you haven't got the creative, intuitive spark there, it could be that your sacral's out. Solar plexus is the seat of your emotions. Solar plexus is about 3 inches above your navel, 4 inches above your navel. And it is your control centre. It's your powerhouse. This is your powerhouse. Now, I always use citrine with this, as I put on yesterday. Piece of beautiful citrine with this. As long as it's raw, the tumbles have been handled too much. This is the problem. But as long as it's a raw piece and it's a nice chunky piece, amazing. There's very little that you can't have with that. A heart chakra. The heart chakra holds the magic to the universe. It is the magical key to the universe. It is your source of all love, all abundance, and it's the gateway to your perceptions and your experiences. Now, the heart chakra balances the lower three and the upper three. Colours associated with the heart is green, but you can also have like a rose quartz pink, like a beautiful soft pink. Now, how do we know if the heart's out? You'll know if the heart's out by how you're feeling, how your emotions are making you feel. Throat chakra. This is when people usually have problems with the throat, constantly got sinus problems, ear problems, you can have problems with your teeth, and it generally is a way of you not being able to be vociferous enough. You can't voice your perceptions or how you perceive things, you can't voice your truth. So that's how you will know if you are out. If you're constantly getting colds, sinus problems, ears, teeth, it's all down to the throat chakra. It can be down to third eye as well, but usually it's the throat. Your third eye is your intuition, it's your physical vision, it's your point of psychic abilities. If you can't generate images when you close your eyes here, it tells me that there's too much going on here. Because remember, all your beliefs are up here as well. Your crown chakra is your spiritual centre of your physical body. Now, it is your crown centre where all your energy drops in and comes out from the earth. So that is vital that we have that chakra, all of them functioning properly. So we're going to just do a really, really quick little grounding exercise because I know a couple of you have asked again about it. So I'm going to ask you to find somewhere. You can either record, you can download this and keep it with you. But if I were you, before you do this, I would light yourself either a candle, get some nice incense. I've been burning recently, because I sell incense as well. I've been burning a beautiful moon incense, which is, absolutely beautiful. And you can feel the energies just lift as soon as you light it, it just feels instant. So light yourself some, if you haven't got any incense, maybe burn a little bit of oil in some water, some nice lavender or some rose oil or some geranium oil, something like that. That would be quite nice. And then light a candle, sit yourself down. And then let's take in. Make sure your feet are on the floor. If you can take your shoes off, take your shoes off. And then make sure that your feet are on the floor and you've got those big brown shoes on and those roots are all dangling down into the earth. And then from the base of the spine, you've got like a beautiful cord, silver cord. Drop that down into the earth. And then you're going to bring up through all the roots. You're going to push your roots down first, push them all right down, even the one from the base of the spine, right the way down, all the way down. Oh, you can near enough feel them touching everything underneath. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to, before we start bringing any energy up, breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, begin to bring all of the energy. Imagine that you're pulling all the energy up through the roots to the feet and take it up to the calves. Take the energy now up to the thighs, and now from your cord going into the ground, make sure you take all the energy up from the earth to the base of the spine. So now we have all the energy sitting at the base of the spine. So we're going to take it to the base chakra, take it up to the sacral, take it up to the solar plexus, take it up to the heart, take it up to the throat, take it up to the third eye, and whoosh, like a fountain, all coming out. All this beautiful earth energy pouring into your aura. Beautiful, beautiful energy. About 12 inches above is a beautiful ball of white light energy. Allow that energy to drop down into the crown, to the third eye, to the throat, to the heart centre, to the solar plexus, to the sacral, and to the base. Drop it down into the thighs and drop it into the base, into the root from the base of the spine. And drop down to the thighs and drop all of the energy into the earth, including the one from the cord at the back. That is you totally grounded now. Ready for anything. Ready to face the world. And that's all that you have to do. If you can ground yourself on a regular basis, I'm not going to say control because I really don't like the word control. But if you can be aware of how you feel, if you feel happy, if you feel abundant, if you feel grateful, if you feel worriedology, lackology, whatever you're feeling at this moment in time is merely a state of mind. It's your personal viewpoint. And you have the choice now which state of mind you're going to choose. As I've said earlier, feelings are the key to how you live your life. They are your emotional guidance. Your state of mind is affected by your environment, what goes on around you, the people around you, all of the happenings in your life. And, you know, when we embark on this thought journey of negativity, it really does affect us. So let's make the day today that we're fully conscious, because that's all the information you were given on Saturday, to be fully present in the moment. I tell you what's a good thing as well. Stop watching the news. Stop reading newspapers. Stop listening to negative things. Don't buy into it. I don't read the newspaper and I don't watch the news and I don't buy into negativity intentionally. Sometimes you can't help it. If somebody is in your company and they're going through something, you can't just turn your back on someone, but what you can do is take baby steps away from them. You've got to understand, to live a happy and successful life, you have to remove yourself from negative thinking, negative feeling, negative situation, and negative people. If you can't do this fully, it's best to remove yourself as frequently as you can. So if you can really, really, really now start to say that today, the vibrations that you emit are vibrations of what you're wishing for. So the universe can resonate with those vibrations and mirror them back into your reality. Remember, negativity is like a viral infection. It's like forgiveness. If you don't forgive, it's like a wound that just festers and goes nasty. You have free will. Execute your free will. Execute your power to not allow yourself to become infected by negativity. Have a belief that there's so much good out there for you. Raise your vibration to one of gratitude. Be consciously aware in every moment that you possibly can. And then you'll gain some control over your life. You know, everything in life is all about how we feel. So let's make today the day. We're going to be fully present in the moment. We're going to really, really, really be aware of how we feel. And we're going to expect the best. Expectation is a very powerful and attractive force. If you can learn to expect the best in life, I tell you now, you will literally be flowing to the rhythm of the universe. You will be dancing with the universe. You know, you'll be there and you'll be dancing. The universe will be bringing you everything that you wish for. Your life force energy will flow through and around you. There'll be no obstructions. You know, let's be positive. I know it's difficult to be positive if things aren't quite going your way, but there is always something there to grasp a hold of, to be grateful for. You know, it might be a person that's in your life. It might be the fact you've got a roof over your head. It might be the fact you've got running water. You might have grandchildren. You might have children who just mean the world to you. Don't focus on lackology. Focus on abundanceology of what you have now. Focus in the present moment of what you have now. I'm going to do a little video later, but what I did, I bought like a glass storage jar that I keep my flour in. I bought one of those last year, and I didn't really do much with it. I decorated it, but I've redecorated it again, and I've put all butterflies on it and all flowers and everything else, as I'll show you later. Put gorgeous ribbons on it and what have you. But I've bought from Wilkinson's in Blackpool. They sell little batches of printed notepads, and they're all printed all different colours, and they're little squares. And what I've started, it was my friend actually, Jane Finley, who suggested about getting the papers and the jar and everything. And what I do every single day, I write down on one of those beautiful pieces of paper something good that's happened in that day. It might be I've had a phone call from a friend, or something, I've had somebody come to see me, I've had lots of love in my life, whatever. And every day I write on one of those pieces of paper and I fold them up and put them in. And every month I take out all of those papers and I look at all the beautiful things that have happened to me over the month. But I've redecorated it. So I've been doing that ever since last September, I think it was. And every month, at the end of every month, the last day of the month, I can tip everything out and I read them all. And some of the stuff, you know, it's just so sweet. Some of the things that I've been grateful for, you know. Somebody brought, one of them was, because you know I've been dieting for a long time, and I've like lost 7 stone now. But my friend brought me, she brought me from Booths. She brought me a cherry scone with sugar, like little bits of sugar on the top. I actually wrote down that I was grateful for that. So, you know, it's not about all the big things. It's having gratitude for the little things. And by having gratitude for the little things, there's more things to come in then. You'll have more things to be grateful for. So, you know, let's make today the day where we set our intention on being present in the moment. We start to ground ourselves every morning. Start to focus on those chakras. Start to, you know, just start to feel good about yourself. And when you start to feel good about yourself, good things will start to happen. Please feel free to have a look at my lovely new website. I'm adding some CDs to it soon, and I'm adding some angel products on there because that's what I've always sold anyway. But they're beautiful. So if you'd like to have a look, it's www.abundanceagenda.com, or you can go to Secret Law of Attraction, which is www.secretlawofattraction.co.uk. So in the meantime, lots of love to you. Have a great day and listen to your podcast, listen to your grounding and ground yourself every morning, and keep going on to Abundance Agenda at the Facebook group, because it's great. You're all having some terrific responses from it. So I'm going to love you and leave you now. Oh, my card for the day. Sorry, have I got time? Yeah, I've just about got time. My card for the day, it's Louise Hay card. It says, I open new doors to life. And it says, I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. So, why I rejoice in what I have? Why do I rejoice in what I have? And I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms and trust that life to be wonderful. Oh, that's really nice. Have a wonderful, magical day, everyone. Lots of love to you. Take care of yourselves. See you soon. Bye.